All right, Kim Kardashian. You have been wanting to be seen allegedly in my readings since I've been reading on Elon Musk. Here your ass go. All up in my Elon Musk readings. Now, somebody, one of my amazing subscribers, told me that there was a time where Kris Jenner was trying to matchmake you too. I also, on my screen right now, Kanye reveals the secret connection between Diddy and the Kardashians. There's a rabbit hole that I'm about to fall deeper into, but we're just going to start here. So I'm going to read Kim Kardashian, and I'm going to see just what's going on with her right now. If I see what's going on in her world, then I'll know what tunnel in this rabbit hole tunnel to follow next. Speaking of tunnels, I remember the first time, my first celebrity reading I did, it was on Kanye West. And I got the idea to do that because I felt like in my mind, Brandy wanted me to do it. Brandy and Ray J at the time. Because at the time, I was in my bed getting off of work, getting ready to study for my real estate class, I believe. And in my mind, I heard, don't know what I ever do without you from the beginning to the end. And it seemed like as I was trying to drown out the sound, it kept turning up in my mind. So I'll call you my best friend through the good times and the bad. And I was like, okay, bitch. But then in my mind, I can see Brandy in my mind. I can see Ray J behind her like, yeah, get him, Brandy, get him. That's my big sis. And she, in my mind, Brandy was saying, somebody needs to get those witches. She was angry. Ray J was angry. And I was like, witches? And then in my mind, I heard, help Kanye. So I did a reading on Kanye. It was the first time I did a celebrity reading because I was anti-celebrity readings. I was only doing cold case crimes and stuff like that. And I did the reading, and shit, that's when I realized, I can actually see my predictions come through in the celebrity readings. I mean, it happens when I read my real life clients, but when I read the dead and cold case files, sometimes there might not be any results in those cases. So I can never see my predictions that I do on YouTube come out. It was the first time I did a reading because I saw the relationship with Kanye. I saw in North, I saw that at the time he didn't really consider those other kids as much as he did North, because North was the child he wanted to have, the child that he had in love, and the only child that he was lucid to consent for. But then the Kardashians came out, Kim came out, and I got the worst headache. So I had to go anoint myself. And that's what made me see them in the cards as very strong witches. But they're only as strong as people allowed them to be. Because they wouldn't have been able to do what they did if it weren't on the back of blacks and harnessing their energy, and now they've taken it and they don't need it anymore. We've empowered them, just like we do a lot of things and people. We're batteries. We are electricity personified. All right, Spirit, please allow me to conjure up the spirit and the soul of Kimberly Kardashian, my Libra sister, Kimberly Kardashian, Spirit. Spirit, please allow me to conjure up the spirit, the soul of Kim Kardashian, and compel her to speak her soul's truth to me and keep nothing hidden from me. Absolutely nothing. Kimberly Kardashian. Kimberly Kardashian. What's going on with you right now? What's going on in Kimberly Kardashian's world? There are wildfires. There's Elon. There's conspiracies about you, Kanye, and Diddy. From your soul's perspective, what is going on in your life currently? I would like to see exactly into Kim's life, into her spirit and her soul as it stands today. I ask that absolutely nothing that I desire to see be kept hidden from me. What's going on with Kim Kardashian right now? Being exposed for being tied to Diddy. And there are ties currently. That's what she's going through. That's what she's dealing with. That's what's on her mind. Is everybody exposing her connections? And the problem with that is there are links that don't need to be connected to each other, including this one. Because Diddy's going through things right now legally. Kim has seemed to attempt to position herself into the legal world strategically for a reason. And if these things come out, they could be damaging to her and the other people involved. And I think that if Khloe had have kept her mouth shut, this wouldn't have been triggered. When Khloe spoke out about that black lady, all of a sudden, everybody's talking about the Kardashians and Diddy. Khloe should have kept her mouth shut. And something in me feels like Kim feels like Khloe should have kept her mouth shut. There was a very intimate, and I'm not saying just sexual, relationship between Diddy, Kim, or Kim and other entities. Her mother here as her manager and pimp. As we know, Pimp Mama Chris. I believe that Kim and her sisters were pimped out in order to climb the ranks off the back of blacks, because that's how you do it. You go to their parties, you go to their freak offs, you immerse yourself in their culture, become one of them, and then use their backs to climb up. They had business dealings, they had intimate dealings, but this is Kim being pimped out by her mother. This is the Kardashians being pimped out by their mother. I think that's how they were able to climb the ranks. I don't know if this is the fire or Kim trying to address or do something about the fires. I don't know if this is more information about Kim and the fires. This could be something sexual in nature about Kim coming up in her start to fame, how she got on that sex tape. People might talk about her early days as an escort escort of some sort, and that's how she got her start. I'm not sure, but this is a start or reflecting on a start of something, or it's a fire. King of Swords. I believe this is Kim here attempting to become an attorney. Or this is Trump, or this is Elon. Let me see. What's Elon's sign? Elon Musk. Let me see if it'll just pull up his birthday for me. June 28th. Is that Gemini? My ex-husband's birthday was June 5th, and he was a Gemini. That might be Cancer by the time it's the 28th. I think he's a Cancer. Okay, he is a Cancer. This could be an attorney, or this could be Kim. Could be Trump. This is definitely the fires here. Fires or tunnels, or both. Kim would like to disassociate herself from Diddy. She doesn't want to be connected to Diddy. I think that she used the black community to climb up the ranks. But while doing that, I think that she did a lot of business with Diddy that doesn't need to be linked. Not just Diddy, but other people. But Diddy, because of what he did, what his position was in the industry, and it wasn't just freak-offs and parties. This could definitely hurt Kim's pocket, talking about this stuff. I hear Taylor Swift. I don't know if she's a Capricorn or something like that. I'm not sure. There's so many people involved here, and I'm not too well versed with this story right now. Whatever she was doing with Diddy, it seemed like money laundering or something of the sort. I believe that Lou Taylor is or was Diddy's manager. I need to do a reading on her too. I know that they are alleging that Kim was being used to pay off Diddy's victims. I know that Diddy was a tither and a member of Kris Kardashian's church. There's some money laundering going on here. Stashing money, tax evasion maybe. Page of Cups. It's the same outcome I just got for Drake. I wonder if something will overshadow all these conversations that we're talking about here. It could have something to do with water. I just got that for Drake. I got that for Kim Kardashian. And I was asking about Drake and his battle with UMG. It seems that there could be a story or a headline that could come out in the future, might be attached to the California situation, the fires, because I believe that a lot of these celebrities were in on it. And so, what is this Page of Cups, Spirit? This has something to do with the California wildfires. I think there's a concern about people looking into this is money laundering. That church, money laundering for celebrities. That church, they might put out some stuff about themselves in order to distract us from this stuff. Give us something so that we don't find the thing. His Kim was using a lot of water too. So they say. I see people accusing Kim of being greedy, hoarding water and stuff like that, her and her friends. I think a bunch of celebrities were in on the fire. If not, I think that a few of them, a heavy few, were in on it, and then some somehow were just made aware of it. These are celebrities that were in on it being started. Something went as planned with this fire situation. The fact that it spread to the areas that it needed to spread to. I think that Kim will try to have some positive PR on her. She might help try to raise money or something like that. Maybe donate money. Because that couple, I believe they're going to say that that couple, I think they're trying to strong arm that couple, the Resnicks. Whatever the case, somebody intentionally is flaming the stokes of the flame, fanning the flame for Kim Kardashian with these stories. I think a lot of evidence was destroyed in those fires. I think that's why some celebrities were given a heads up. Whether it was started to get rid of evidence or not, it was convenient. And a lot of celebrities left their homes so that evidence in their houses could be destroyed. I think that there was something about the tunnels in El Paso, California might have been next. Fires and evidence. I think that's why the Resnicks aren't giving up any of their water. You guys deliberately started this. Why would I give up my water for you guys after you deliberately started this? This is Eight of Wands. Tunnels. They found this stuff out from the Diddy files, I believe. Tunnels, whether they knew about it or not before, the Diddy files made it even more legit. Texas is not where they're ending with these tunnels. They were coming. And I believe that that's why celebrities were clued in about the fires. Certain celebrities, not all of them. I think Kim has a media outlet in her pocket. I think that they'll start, that's probably TMZ, but they'll start working on her behalf pretty soon. Who got caught? Didn't do it right and got caught. Was that Chloe? What is Chloe's sign? She don't seem like an earth sign. Let me see. Look at the lovers in Kim's past position. I'm going to look at those, and the past position. All right. Move these out the way because there are certain cards that I'm going to look into before I wrap this up. That Queen of Pentacles spirit. Oh, Chloe, I'm supposed to be looking up her birthday. Khloe. Her zodiac. Okay. Oh, she's a Cancer too. No, that isn't Chloe back there. All right, I don't know who that Queen of Pentacles was in Kim's external energy. Could have been her because she just had to dish out a whole bunch of money. Or she's been reported to be spending her own money or donating or something like that after Chloe spoke out of turn. Spirit, what is this Lovers in the past position for Kim Kardashian? I think that Diddy's a pimp. I think that Chris is a pimp. And I think the daughters were being pimped out to get put on. And I think for a while, maybe their association was overlooked. This is the church. This is some hidden stuff. Kim is very strategic for why she wants to get into law, and it has nothing to do with prison reform. Not wholly. Imagine getting into prison reform years ahead of hearing about the feds or hearing about stuff about Diddy, or wanting to learn law in order for it to benefit your celebrity friends. I believe that they were international prostitutes, traveling prostitutes. Just like any Hollywood prostitute, they all get flued out. I think that that's how Kim had to get put on and earn her empire, because she didn't have any talent to exploit. She had to exploit sex, I believe. I think that Chloe, because here's Chloe here. Was also one. We know that she said publicly that she's been to Diddy's parties and there was nothing but butt naked people there, or lots of butt naked people there, something to that effect. What I'm saying is Chloe should not have spoken out, because now they're being exposed and people are trying to connect them to nasty things. Kim could be visiting Diddy secretly or something like that. Who's dead? I think she feel like she might have had some protection if she hooked up with Elon. Somebody here is a witch. Queen of Wands and the High Priestess. Oh, Kim, there you are. The Black community. People who are not, again, people who are not celebrities that live in celebrity adjacent areas that were affected by this, they want you out. They need you out. Non-celebrities need to be away from these areas. There are investigations coming. There are tunnels, not just tunnels in how leading from houses, but tunnels in those hills that they are trying. There's evidence all around you guys in those areas that they are trying to keep you from. There are also things coming out of those hills, beings coming out of those hills that they don't need regular people talking about or having sightings. They're coming out of tunnels. They probably would be surrounding people's houses. The celebrities that they are familiar with, those beings or deities, the celebrities that they're after, there are things going on that you regular people cannot be privy to close to those areas. Tunnels, evidence, beings. And I believe, Spirit, what is Kim Kardashian's importance in all of this? I believe she's been trying to climb the ranks. Has Kim made it to any powerful position in the elite world? What is her role to play in the elite world? Kim Kardashian, Spirit. One card, please. What is her role to play to the elites? Has she climbed up the ranks, or is she still trying? Spirit. I want to say money laundering or of some sort. Death, not looking into. Oh, handler, money laundering, handler. I believe she was a handler for Kanye, definitely. I believe that she played a part in the takedown of Kanye. I believe. And that's why I believe that he's the one making these allegations. I believe that she was using black men. Her and Kanye had very selfish reasons for why They married each other, though. I will say that. I don't think Kim or Kanye were in love. I think it was all about growth, opportunity, and business for the both of them. There was a plan. I think they were trying to have him committed. There was a ruling, though, that went against Kim's favor, so they couldn't go through with the plan. Or maybe this isn't Kanye I'm talking about. I think that they banked on, I think that they thought that Kanye would leave them with permanent mental disabilities, and that no matter what Kanye said, people wouldn't believe him because he's crazy. The problem is that Kanye is still very beloved. He's still very beloved, but they were hoping that people would ignore the things that he said, or he had too much of a reach and he was saying the wrong things. I think that they were trying to get money from Kanye the Lou Taylor way, the Britney Spears way. Kim couldn't go through with whatever. I think she couldn't get a conservatory or whatever they were trying to do. They weren't able to do it. She had to just kind of deal with him and his episodes, because I believe that his episodes are induced like Britney's. I think she got into law so she could learn how to strong arm or force something in a legal way. And then this has something to do with the church too, because I see her mother being very pleased with her daughter Kim. Because Chris benefits from her girls. She seems to only be pleased and proud of them. And I think she's upset right now that Kim's getting exposed because of how it could take them down. I want to say that their church, I think they launder money. And I think that's only one of their schemes. I think that Kim will do what she can PR-wise to override these conversations so that nobody pays Kanye or his allegations any attention. I see something having to do with water or something, the fire. She may say or do something else regarding that because she's in California. However, Spirit, what do I need to know about Kim Kardashian? What should I know about Kim Kardashian currently? One card, please. What do I need to know about her from this reading, or that I didn't ask that I should have? What she does. Launders money from one place to the next. I'm sure that there's more to this, though. She could try to pay off victims and things like that, and they could do it from one of their organizations. She could be helping Diddy hide money, stash money through one of their organizations. Kim might also currently be paying out money from her own self to clean up this mess, and I think it's denting her pockets. Seems like she's done a lot of bad stuff that she doesn't want people speaking on. I think she's paying out a hefty penny for a lot of things right now. I don't think that anybody's making money right now, but she's having to pay money, I believe. All right. These are all allegations and opinions that I'm making, all for entertainment purposes. I don't even know what the outcome of this reading was, but I may have to sit with this Two of Pentacles a little bit to see how I feel about what it means about her. Laundering for sure. Taking, laundering, something like that. I don't know what all those financial crime terms are, but it's something like that. I also wouldn't be surprised if Kim is some sort of madam through other means. She's responsible for supplying girls or resources or something overseas. Money back and forth from overseas. Resources, something tangible for something back and forth from country to country or something like that, but in a hidden way. She's definitely worked her way up the ranks, and now she has a use. I'll say that, and it's not legal. I don't believe it is. Love you guys. Bye.